Well, it took me quite a while. I think like 7 hours. But hey,
You wasted so much. Actually, you didn't waste any of our time if you got that much levels.
It's called forced level grinding.
Do you have a times 10? Are you doing this on a times 10 experience run?
Nope, this is the exact same file that I did my Let's Play on, so it's a normal experience.
Well, you were level around. You were pretty much level 70-ish.
Yeah, I was mid-level. And of course, we gotta be fighting Weslexei. I mean, Alexei.
Weslexei.
I'm gonna see if I can hear his voice here. Just hang on.
The thing is, though, like when he uses his mystic art, he doesn't say "Fly, oh holy sword." So yeah,
I'm
that's
listening
one.
here.
Yeah,
That's one.
Listening to his, trying to listen to his voice here.
Yeah, you'll hear him.
Let's see. Oh yeah, that's totally Wesker.
Oh god!
Yeah, that is totally Wesker.
That is 100% grade A Wesker right there.
I don't need anyone else. I have Ouroboros. In less than 5 minutes, we'll reach the optimal altitude for missile deployment. Ouroboros.
So you guys can see, I've already
Really
whittled him down to like half his health in the
ensuring
span of a
complete
minute.
global masturbation.
What was wrong with
Wait,
that? It's actually a saturation. Fuck!
And of course, his mystic art, which is...
And he stole Meta Knight's sword.
Damn it! Didn't you do that last time?
What? Well, I couldn't even hear it. I had the sound turned down.
You'll hear it again, don't worry, he says it again.
Okay.
Oh god, he uses his mystic art twice?
Yeah.
Fuck.
And at least this time I don't have to worry about him using it 5 fucking times!
Well, if you were lucky, if you were super lucky, he'd only have to do it once.
Actually, twice at the minimum.
I don't know, sometimes he can do it once, and he'll get it.
Eh.
Stupid cyclone!
So yeah, let's say he is pretty kick-ass, and of course they did buff him up a bit.
Majorly.
Yeah, but I'm like pretty much high level 90s, so I'm like still whittling down his health. I think I already have like almost all of it down in the span of 2 minutes.
Ignorant cretins! Has it never
Yeah,
occurred
here you go.
that
Make sure to listen to it again this time.
Penetration.
Oh, nice.
Fits every time.
God
Thank
damn
you,
it, Omega.
That's pretty
Yes,
good.
thank you, Omega Evolution, for making us realize this.
And of course that video is
Has it
always
never
hilarious.
occurred to
It
this
still
planet
exists,
is
too,
overpopulated? Oh, I'm dead.
Look at that. I took him out in like
Oh,
2.5 minutes.
Oh, I'm dead. Sorry. I'm not gonna talk anymore.
Well, hello there, Judith.
Why are you a maid?
Why not?
Actually, she's a blackjack dealer.
yes.
I'm surprised this world even has blackjack.
So I
it's
do
got
have her maid
blackjack,
costume.
poker.
I honestly prefer this costume more than that one. It feels because like it wraps around her body. It's just like, God. Anyway, I'm just getting past that. Anyway, if you guys see this portal right here, like
I like it because it makes her look more professional.
yeah. Anyway, this portal right here. If you don't have the 15 fake gold, it tells you, oh, you need a lot more gold to advance further, and then
And it'll
you're
just
pretty much
warp you.
forced to only take the exit. But since I actually do have the 15 fake gold, oh yeah, you're not gonna tell me no anymore, you son of a bitch.
So that's your official team?
Kill it.
Estelle, Judith, and Repeat?
Hell yeah.
Hmm.
And
And of course, I'm
I
making.
can't shake the feeling that this place looks familiar.
yeah,
You'll
same.
see soon enough. So you've done well to come this far. You have reached your goal. What?
A treasure chest.
Can we get out of the labyrinth from here? Maybe it leads to the land of the dead.
Oh no, we're not doing the land of the living dead right
No.
now.
I'd rather not.
No.
What? I don't know if you guys can see him, but you'll see a close-up of him soon enough.
Nah, I can't see.
Oh
Yeah, you
my
could barely
God.
make him out, but you'll see him soon enough once we start this next fight. Oh my god. So this is the thing that I have waited 2 years to do. PS2?
This is the thing that will pierce the heavens.
Yes.
Pretty much. And Yuri just nonchalantly brushes off this Cameo fight like nothing.
You eat guys like this for breakfast. Yeah, I'm sure you do.
So let's just get a little more of a close-up right here. The name Traitor to Heaven, but I think we know who this guy is.
Da-dun, da-da-da, da. Oh, wait. I gotta do it.
They missed the opportunity to use his original boss theme from Symphonia. Just saying. Could have used to fight an angel.
Anyway, if you guys couldn't guess it from me hinting at it a shit ton, this is, of course, Kratos from Tales of Symphonia.
Is he the hardest boss in the game?
Oh, yeah.
He can be on Unknown. If you're playing this on, like, the hardest difficulty possible, he could take out your entire party even if you're max level.
Lloyd, this is what you get for
fucking up? Is that something Duke?
Of course, with the Fierce Demon Fang and the Light Spear.
Yeah. No, Duke can do that. Duke can do that too, just not as rapidly as Kratos.
Yeah. And of course, I think we're going to be seeing his awesome...
I like how... You know what I'm saying? I like how Lightning Blade completely misses.
Yeah, in this game, the
classic Kratos, the way that
like,
Lightning Blade,
Lightning Blade.
Stop spamming that. God damn it.
It's not doing anything.
And Mystic Art.
Oh,
yeah, why not?
So is this your first time fighting him, Logic?
Yeah, this is the first and only time I'm going to be fighting him for you guys.
Now, does he? Is it the same voice actor or?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the same voice actor. Of course, his voice is too awesome to be replaced by anyone else.
No, sometimes they replace voice actors. Lloyd! Just saying.
Oh, like that was bad.
I'm just saying.
You're just mad that you can't. You're just mad that you can't make the Teen Titans.
I'm just making that. I'm just using that reference. I'm just you.
How do you get dizzy and overlimit?
I don't even know.
He got fucking lucky.
I don't know.
Anyway, you're gonna be seeing something pretty badass right here.
Double Demon Fang into...
Oh, what's that? You want to attack? Nope. Overlimit, bitch.
Should have had that in the game, goddammit. I mean, you do, but...
But it defeat the entire purpose of even using anyone else.
So yeah, this Mystic Art, unlike Duke's Big Bang, can kill your whole party.
Yeah, that's a bitch. And no, Luigi, in the Japanese version of Symphonia 2, everybody had Mystic Arts.
Actually, the PS2 version of the Symphonia
yeah, it's only the PS2
that was just
version.
I think that was just the PS2 version.
Yeah. But I think in the Japanese version, though, Kratos can use Shining Bind on you when you're fighting.
Yeah, I think so. I know, like, Zelos does have access to Shining Bind too, and then that gives him access to Judgment, I think.
No, he already learns Judgment.
I know he Zelos does. Here's a fun fact: in Tales of the Brave, Twin Blades, or Twin Brave, yeah, it's Twin Brave. I'm sorry. That's the Dynasty Warriors game. That's a Dynasty Warriors version of a Tales game. You did get to play as Lloyd and Zelos, and one of Zelos' attacks is Shining Bind.
Fantastic.
And freaking-tastic, Kratos.
He is owning your ass.
Well, he's killing, like, most of my party. I'm kind of glad that Estelle was out of the range for that.
I was gonna say, that could have ended you right there.
Seriously. But thankfully, like, I want to point out that he does get stronger the more you go along with this fight, but he still takes damage like a bitch.
Well, they gotta balance it out somehow.
Yeah, but he can easily combo you, of course.
Kind of.
He's like Proto Man, takes double the damage as the fight goes on.
I'm like, someone use the fucking item, god.
He's almost dead. He's almost dead, except he's not because he has like 3 more life bars.
Stop, Lightning Blade, stop missing.
If he had 3 more life bars, I'd be kind of worried. Anyway.
Lightning Blade, stop missing, for the love of God.
More like use something
why can't you miss that? Why can't you miss that off in the? Why can't you miss that off in Symphonia?
So yeah, that boss fight would have been a lot harder if I didn't have to go through the dungeon over and over and over again, and I ended up gaining like 20 levels.
That's the reason why they make you go through it over and over and over again. Yuri,
know, but
Mush, dog.
and Yuri
Like, what the
fails
fuck?
at cooking.
pretty much.
Mush, dog. Mush.
No. So-
Oh, also, I want to say something, but Yuri's weapon he has right there, it kind of looks like the weapon Sima Zhao uses in Warriors Orochi 3. That's his his 4-star weapon.
Is Warriors Orochi made by Namco?
I can do even better than this.
No, not really. It's owned by Koei actually, or Tecmo.
And of course, that points out that it's a hologram of Kratos. I don't even know how he knows how Kratos looks, but apparently he does.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Yeah. I would have liked it if it was the actual one.
Yeah.
It would kind of make sense. I mean, he's supposed to have...
That's a cop out.
He is supposed
Let's
to have
just say
lived
that
for
was
thousands of years.
Kratos.
Yeah, but since Kratos is an angel, you think he'd live on forever.
Oh, angels die eventually. They just live for thousands of years.
Nah.
And a letter of challenge. Oh, shit.
Oh, it's that side quest again.
Don't think this is the end.
Foreshadowing. Tales of Vesperia is not over yet, even though it is.
But at least I've gotten the biggest freaking thing out of the way now.
Right, you said you were going to 100% this game, right?
Hell no, I never said that. If I said that, then I'd have to go through
Just get
multiple
the treasure
playthroughs
chest.
just to make sure to get everything.
So we went through all that just to get a little bottle of Panacea that we'll never use it and we'll never get poisoned. Great.
And 81,000 gold.
That's more useful than the stupid bottle.
And I'm pointing it out right here. You lose all the fake gold that you got in order to reach Kratos here.
Can you
Son
keep
of a
getting
bitch.
15 fake gold and refighting Kratos over and over again?
Yeah, but it's still going to be pretty freaking tedious because it's not like you're going to get 15 fake gold in one run.
Carol, why do you look like Gilgamesh?
Because that's his costume that he gets for killing all the Giganto monsters.
He looks like Gilgamesh. A really pathetic looking Gilgamesh.
That's the point.
And he has swirly glasses on.
Then
I'd like to point that out.
Then again, Gilgamesh is a fat bastard, so I can't say much.
Well, it depends on which iteration of Gilgamesh you're talking about.
Also, I'd like to point
There's a
out
lot of
he's wearing swirly glasses too.
Nobody...
Oh, good. Oh, good. That means he can see through walls like Joker.
Crap.
I had to bring that up. I'm sorry.
He watches Nan in the bath, and that's kind of disturbing.
Damn it. Well, I mean, it's not any different from Rita having the Naruto scroll on her back.
Eh.
You should have looked like Chi-Chi.
What?
But then again, you'd just be in panties and a helmet.
Oh.
That's true.
It took you a while to get it, didn't you?
Well, hey,
look at that.
Ah, memories.
Hey, at least the helmet had like a buzzsaw on top of it.
Did I enjoy
Did you
the surprise?
enjoy the surprise?
No, I did not. No. Honestly, it was underwhelming
never
considering
played
I was like over leveled for the fight.
If you never played Symphonia, how could you actually enjoy it?
I know, it's
And
like, who the
Windfish.
fuck was that? Anyway,
supposed to
I'm just
make
cutting back here into
Windfish.
Nordopolica, because if you guys notice, he did give us a letter of challenge. And if you remember the letter of challenges that I collected before, they helped toward getting more advanced melee fights.
So it's basically a Coliseum ticket.
Yep, to an even more advanced melee fight beyond the 100-man melee.
Oh, fuck. You're not going to show that off, are you?
Oh, hell no. I'm just showing it off just so you
Captain
guys
Falcon
know.
would rock it.
No, because
Of
essentially
course.
you have to refight Kratos again.
At the very end of it, anyway.
Really? That's all it is?
But thing is, though, you have to fight 200 people, with Kratos included.
In a row.
Is it really worth spending $20,000 on that?
Well, you do fight some other familiar faces along the way, but
Again, if you...
it's pretty worth it in my opinion.
I'm guessing
if you're like a
those,
huge
quote,
Tails
familiar
fan.
faces are just...
It's basically
I'm guessing
they force the Tails team onto you.
Yeah,
Except
it's
instead
kinda
of
like
fighting
the-
other familiars.
Yeah. Except instead of fighting them all at once, they show up as the fight goes on.
Anyway, with
basically,
that,
Let Luigi talk.
I am done with this, and I may do one more bonus part.
What were you trying to say, Luigi?
One more. I was trying to say, basically it's all the bosses from this game plus Kratos.
Actually, no, not really. It's cameo boss battles from previous Tales games. And Kratos.
Not just Symphonia, though, right?
Yeah, not just Symphonia.
No,
it's like from, I think, Destiny, Eternia, and all these other Tales games.
It's basically every bonus fight at the end of every arena since, I think, Tales of Destiny 2. Or Tales of Eternia, which...
I'm sure the Tales team used it as an excuse so they can model Cress again.
Actually, they don't use Cress in this one. Cress isn't...
Failure.
You actually fight, like, antagonists.
Yeah, you fight all of the...
You fight the villain character.
Which is why Kratos is in this game. You fight...
Okay, that makes more sense.
You fight, like, the main villains from the first 5 Tales games, I think.
That makes sense. Wait, that means Mathos is in here, isn't he?
Actually, no, Kratos is the boss for Tales of Symphonia.
Okay, good. Thank God. I am the Eggman.